Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the topic surface tension of solutions, surfactants and micelles. The first one is surface tension of solutions. In our UG classes, we studied about surface tension and the methods to determine surface tension. Surface tension is the energy or work required to increase the surface area of a liquid due to intermolecular forces. And intermolecular forces vary depending on the nature of the liquid or the solutes in the liquid, and hence each solution exhibit different surface tension properties. At liquid interfaces, surface tension results from greater attraction of liquid molecule, that is due to cohesion, than that of the molecules in air, that is adhesion. In a sample of water, there are two types of molecules, that is exterior molecules and interior molecules. Exterior molecules are those that are on the outside and interior molecules are those present inside. The interior molecules are attracted to all molecules around them, while exterior is attracted only to other surface molecules and those below the surface. And this makes it so that the energy of molecules on interior is lower than that of the molecules on exterior. And because of this, the molecule tries to maintain minimum surface area to allow more molecules to have lower energy state, and this creates surface tension. Water has high surface tension because relatively high attraction of water molecules to each other through a web of hydrogen bonds. Hence, it has higher surface tension than most of other liquids. For discussing surface tension of different kinds of solution, let us consider three kinds of solution. First one is the KCl. It belongs to an inorganic solute and make the solution strong electrolyte. The second one is ethanol, which is a non-volatile solute and the non-electrolyte solution with water. Third one is CTAB, cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide, which is a surfactant. By plotting a graph on concentration versus surface tension, when we increase the concentration of KCl as a solute of the solution, the surface tension increases. When KCl is dissolved in water, it dissociates into K plus and Cl minus ions, which make the strong solvation sphere within the water. Due to the strong interaction with water, intermolecular forces is developed due to strong electrolyte and it increases. So due to increase in intermolecular forces or cohesive forces, there is an increase in inward pull to make the surface more stretched due to stronger intermolecular force. But the increase in surface tension energy, which is thermodynamically unfavorable. So, to decrease the surface tension energy, the number of species that are present in surface area decreases. It means that the surface area species are excluded from the surface, hence surface free energy is lowered, and this phenomenon is known as negative adsorption. Example is inorganic salts like KCl, NaCl, etc. The second one is ethanol. Ethanol belongs to non-volatile solute and forms a non-electrolyte solution with water. The increase in concentration of ethanol in ethanol-water mixture decreases the surface tension because more the number of ethanol molecule occupy the surface. Ethanol has weaker intermolecular forces compared to water-water hydrogen bonding. So, weak intermolecular forces has less energy to stretch the outer membrane in such a way that the stretching is having a lower surface energy due to availability of large number of ethanol molecules at the surface of the solution. Hence, surface tension decreases and surface free energy decreases. It is thermodynamically favorable. As the concentration of solute increases at surface, the surface tension is decreased. It is called a positive adsorption. Example is alcohol, alkanoic acids and amines. Also non-volatile, non-electrolyte solutions. Next one is CTAB. As the concentration of CTAB or surfactant increases, The surface tension decreases as the number of monomeric forms of surfactant increases. When monomeric form of surfactant increases, they move to the surface of the solution and hence lowering the surface tension, and there is a dramatic decrease in the surface tension with increase in the concentration of surfactant. But when a point is reached, called critical miscellaneous concentration, the surface tension is not affected. This is the concentration at which the surfactants are associated to form micelles. The maximum number of surfactants are organized to form micelle, and due to less availability of surfactant molecule, the surface tension is not affected. That we get a straight graph. On looking the plot, that is for C tab, initially the surface tension decreases, but by reaching critical miscellaneous concentration, then the surface tension is not affected. And that point is called critical miscellaneous concentration. We get a less steeper curve. Then what is surfactants? Surfactants are surface active agents, that which literally means they are active at surfaces. They lower the surface tension or interfacial tension by their tendency to get adsorbed at the surface of interfaces. Interface is a link of any two immiscible phases, and the term surface is used when any one phase is a gas. Surfactants are amphiphilic compounds with two opposing portions. One part is hydrophilic, that is the head part is hydrophilic and the other part is hydrophobic, tail part. The amphi word means both. The hydrophobic tail, that the tail contains a hydrocarbon. Hydrophobic means lyophilic, water hating. The head contains any charged functional group. It is hydrophilic, that is lyophobic, water loving. A surfactant interacts with both polar and non-polar molecules. Tail of most surfactants are fairly similar, consisting of a hydrocarbon chain which can be branched, linear or aromatic. Example, fluorosurfactant have fluorocarbon chain. Sodium dodecyl sulfate, that is a sodium sulfate ion of 20 carbon chain. Surfactants are classified according to polar head groups, that is they are classified as ionic and non-ionic. Ionic surfactants are further classified as anionic surfactants, cationic surfactants, switcher ionic surfactants. What is anionic? Contains anionic functional group at the head, that is sulfate, sulfonate, phosphate, carboxylate, etc. Based on permanent anions or pH dependent anions. Example, alkyl sulfates, that is ammonium lauryl sulfate, sodium lauryl sulfates are examples. Alkyl ether sulfate, sodium laureth sulfate, sodium lauryl ether, that's are the example. Alkyl carbonate, sodium stearate, sodium lauryl sarcosinate, etc. are the examples. Then cationic surfactants contain cationic functional group at their head based on pH dependent primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Primary amines become positively charged at pH less than 10 and primary amines get positively charged at pH less than 4. This group, that is the cationic surfactants, these groups fasten to the surfaces where they may give softening, antibacterial, antistatic, soil repellent and corrosion inhibiting effect. The various typical applications are there. Use as fabric softeners and antistatic, that is cetyl pyridinium chloride, benzalkonium chloride, benzethonium chloride, etc. are the examples. Next is switcher ionic surfactant, also known as amphoteric surfactant, carries a positive charge on cationic side and negative charge on anionic side. Example, amino acids, amino acids, betanes, etc. Non-ionic surfactants, that is no charged group in its head. Fatty alcohol, glycosides, polyoxyethylene glycol, etc. are the examples. Next one is uses of surfactants. They are used as in detergents, fabric softeners, emulsifying agents in emulsion, paints, inks, anti-fogs, pipeline, wetting agents, dispersants, etc.